to the app. Also free. As long as that consumer stays active for 30 days, that consumer will earn an extra dollar, $10, or $15. However many people you invite to Tapestri, you'll earn a dollar as long as they stay active. But for those who are a bit more entrepreneurial, we are built and back behind our affiliate program, which is the backbone of our company. We can earn more than just simply that dollar if you understand the business model a bit correctly, and that is our affiliate program. To talk more about that, I'll turn over to Chuck Williams, one of our affiliate managers, to learn more. Over to you, Chuck.
Recording stopped.
Okay, I just paused the recording for a second, so give me just a minute, ladies and gentlemen, to set up my slideshow, and we'll get into how this works. I think you're going to find it very, very exciting. Change the monitor here. For those of you who joined us, we do have a corporate announcement that will take place immediately following the presentation. And we'll do that here in just a few minutes after I talk about this affiliate program. There we go. We start the recording again.
Recording in progress.
Thank you very much for that explanation. And if they haven't seen this, I challenge people to get on the get back with somebody about you and find out an app demo and see how this app really works. It's really awesome. So there's two parts to this. First, Walter was talking about the free app, and basically you can download the app on the Apple Store or the Play Store for free and take advantage of all the benefits he's already talking about. Up to $25 here in the United States. It's different in different countries and markets around the world. And then you've got a dollar for every referral as a free person. And as the screen shows, there's no limit. Whether it be 10 or 20 or 100, you give away as many apps as you want as a free user. You got to refer a friend in the app itself, and that's how you do it. It's that simple. And then what you got here is the next phase is what we call the affiliate program. There we go. And what the affiliate program does is it's a paid affiliate program where you're going to pay $9.95 a month. And with that, you're going to have access to an administration back office. You're going to have access to a whole another level of earnings. So what do I mean by that? Well, as a user, you get paid on your referrals. Administration back office, you're going to have access to a whole another level of earnings. So what do I mean by that? Well, as a user, you get paid on your referrals. What ifs and use your own imagination if different things were to happen for you, but you can see where this could be a nice little income by you simply giving away a bunch of apps, and then those people also potentially giving away a lot of apps. You're making $1 on the first tier and $1 on the second tier for those apps that remain active for 30 days like Walter described earlier. Now, as we both mentioned, those amounts paid are for the US, that's where we're starting, and there'll be different amounts for different countries around the world. We have what's called a super affiliate. What's a super affiliate? Well, when we first started to build this business, we wanted to get help in recruiting affiliates. And so we said, what better way to recruit affiliates than allow our affiliates to recruit other affiliates? And so as you refer others who become affiliates, you get paid on the second tier again, but you also, this is really cool, as a super affiliate, which means you simply have helped 10 people come on board with us, 10 active affiliates, 10 people pay $9.95 a month. When you've done that, you're a super affiliate. As a super affiliate, there's two really big benefits. In fact, we made them so big, we think everybody's going to go for it. Number one, you get a 50% match. So I want to show in this illustration here, in this example, you got the bare minimum of 10. You're not limited to just 10. As a super affiliate, you can have 100. We have several people who have 100 or more person-enrolled affiliates. In this example, it's 10, the minimum to be a super affiliate. And in those 10 have each brought on 2 or 3 or some 0, but you see there's another 15 on that second tier. In this example, let's say these are all affiliates, not just users. So in this case, if you were a super affiliate, you would get a 50% match on all of these people. So whatever they earn in their first and second tier, the dollars that they earn in their first and second tier, you're getting a 50% match. So even though the compensation plan is very simple, it's also very powerful because of that 50% matching bonus, not just in the affiliates you personally enroll, but also all of the affiliates on that second tier also. And it's not a measly 5 or 10 or 15% match. It's a 50% match. Again, I'll let you do your own what ifs, but that can be very, very exciting. Now, the second benefit to being a super affiliate is you also are part of our super affiliate orphan pool. What does that mean? Well, that means that people will go to the App Store, people will go to the Play Store, and they're going to find out about us. They're going to install the app. Those are orphans. Those will be sent to the super affiliates on a rotating basis. It's very, very exciting. And so I want you to realize the potential there of the company basically giving you a customer, someone who installs the app. Now, let's say that customer gets excited and they enjoy getting a $5, $15, $20 a month, whatever it is for their data. They start referring friends because you're an affiliate. You're getting paid on that customer's friends also. Now, on the 50% match, go back to that for a minute because I'm talking two things here. The orphan pool rotation I just mentioned. I'm also going to share on that 50% match. That applies to affiliates only. So when you've got users in your first and second tier, you don't get paid a 50% match on what they earn. You do get a 50% match on what your affiliates earn in their first and second tier dollars. Well, what does that mean exactly? Well, it means you're not going to get 50% match on the data usage number. So up to $25, that's their money. That's the user's money. You're not going to get 50% match on that. When they become a super affiliate and they start earning 50% matching bonuses, you're not going to get 50% match on their matching bonus. But the other income they earn from all the users on our first and second tier, that's the money that you're going to get that 50% match on. And again, I'll let you do your own what ifs. It could be very exciting, and it will be for some people. But I do want to show you this earnings disclaimer because here at Tapestri, we do everything with transparency and integrity. If we got bad news, we're going to share with you. We got good news, we're going to share with you. But we're going to tell you right now, there are no income guarantees in this program. Although simple, it does still take work. You're giving away a free app that pays people. I've never seen an easier part to do than this, but by the same token, it still takes work. If you become an affiliate and do nothing, you will basically still earn $5 to $25 as long as you have the app turned on your phone. But you got to share with people to earn the referral money, and you've got to do some work if you want to build a business. So there are no income guarantees, but I believe we have the best compensation plan ever for somebody who's willing to get out and do some work. What is that work? Helping us get apps out there into the marketplace. First, here in the United States, and very soon around the world. So with that being said, I want to turn the call over to Danny Walker. She's our affiliate marketing manager. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Danny yet, you're going to love this lady. She does a great job. So Danny, if you want to wrap this up and tell us about some training you'll be doing Monday night with Walter.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Chuck. That was an excellent overview of our affiliate program. So every Monday night, everyone, we do a training and we talk about Tapestri. We talk about how to build your team. We talk about the mindset of having your own business because that is the opportunity as an affiliate. And this Monday, Walter will be joining me. We'll be talking about the app, how to install it, how to invite people to help them tap into that data that all their app is or their phone is creating. Tap into that data so that the app, Tapestri app itself, can help them monetize that data and put more money in their pocket. And that happens every single Monday night at 6 p.m. Pacific. And you can find the link in your back office under tools. You can also find the link in the Facebook group under the guides tab or the announcements tab at the top of the Facebook group. So we're happy to have you here. Thanks for being here. And we look forward to launching this app together.
All right, if you just joined us, whether live or on this recording, please get back with the person who invited you. They will give you a registration link and you can go and register as a new affiliate at this time anywhere in the world. God bless you. Have a great day.
Recording stopped.
Okay, I have stopped the recording. Let me stop my screen share and then we're going to come back to Walter. And we've got some exciting news to share with everybody. So Walter, it's Friday. It's September, 3rd? And I was really trying not to mention the Founders Club membership promo in that video so we could use it after Sunday. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video, don't blow up the thing. It's still in effect. The Founders Club membership promo basically says if you sign up before Sunday midnight, September 5th, You're going to pay $9.95. You'll get a receipt that says it's going to be due in 30 days, but it won't be. We'll go back in, we'll adjust that quickly. You'll get 12 months free after you pay that first 1 month. So in essence, for $9.95, if you sign up before Sunday, midnight, East Coast time here in the US, you're going to get 13 months active status to build Tapestri. So the Founders Club membership promo is in full effect. We expect this to be a record weekend. And Walter, before we jump into other questions, the question everybody has and wants to know, where are we with getting the app launched? So over to you, Mr.
Absolutely.
Walter.
Thanks, everybody. Let me share my screen, and that will tell you what we've been working on for the last week. So last week when we spoke, hopefully you guys can all see my screen. Chuck, confirm if you can.
Yes.
Cool. Great. So the last week, what we've been discussing is the beta program and actually having every single thing we need to go live. The one thing we're working on now, which we thought we had live and fixed, but is not, is still the concern of not showing people's common nighttime dwelling. So even if you're close to a point of interest, we want to make sure that does not show up. And we've tested this on hundreds of phones, and every once in a while, we're still seeing it. So we have not set the app live. That is the only thing we're working on. I talked to Danny and Chuck earlier today. I got a new build this morning that is working, and I'm not seeing common nighttime dwellings, but we're constantly checking this. So let me show you what this looks like. So what I'm showing you right now is the beta data. Let me move this out of the way. There we go.
Recording in progress.
Yeah, feel free to record this, not a problem. So this is all beta data. Let me move this up here. There we go. Move this. So this is you, this is me, this is 400 and so Tapestri users who've downloaded the app on their phone. And you can kind of see, if I let this run, of just us living our life as normal. People going across the coast in New York to Dallas, Dallas to New York. I see Seattle to New York, and Midwest to, I see some even international traffic there. Let me make this bigger. There we go. And let's zoom in a bit. So the point of Tapestri is this completely. This is all anonymous data. I don't know who these consumers are. These are 400 or so. There's lat-long coordinates there. But one of the core functions on the app, and we've gotten a lot of questions on, like, do you even need an avatar? Is that even necessary? That's what's holding us up. And the key function of the app is to show people in places anonymously as you live your life as normal. Imagine how powerful that could be when you apply this globally. I should be able to jump to any country across the world and see Tapestri users. We believe we've nailed it. We believe we fixed it, but we're clearing the database today to basically remove all the beta users from the system and test it brand new on our consumers. That is the only thing holding us up from going live. It's just making sure that your privacy and my privacy, everyone's, is considered with this app. The last thing we want to do is, even though it's anonymous, even though it's an avatar, is to take risks. It's not worth it. The key part of our business is the security and the safety of allowing people to earn when they're making money on their own data. So we have tens of thousands of affiliates at this point. We plan on turning this app live, and you're going to share it. You're going to do all the work by bringing your friends and family. We want to protect that relationship, and we don't want anything to go wrong on that regard. So that's the only thing holding us up. So just wanted to be clear and transparent there of why this app isn't officially live yet. It is protecting the consumers, yours and mine's, common nighttime dwelling, and ensuring it's only showing points of interest. So we got the latest build now. I'm on it right now. I do not see anyone's common nighttime dwelling, which is great. We'll have Danny and a few other people test it as well. If all goes well, we will set this app live right away. So thank you so much for your patience. I know we've gotten a lot of questions. Why isn't it live? Is it in the Play Store? It's not there yet. It's approved. We just got to hit the publish button, and it's there for you to be able to download it and begin making money with us. Thank you so much for your patience. But here again, this is consumers. This is our beta data. All of this is anonymous data. We don't know who these consumers are. We even have some international folks. If I zoom out, I think we saw some folks from India join our beta program as well, which is great. This is the power of Tapestri. Eventually, we all want to see hundreds of thousands, millions of ARCs all across the world of people taking back the data in their own hands and making money from it. So thanks for your patience there. That is the latest update on the app. Hopefully you'll be able to download this app this weekend. Over to you, Chuck.
Recording stopped.
Okay, I just stopped that recording. Sorry, I started a little late. Thanks for recapping. You did a great job re-saying what you
problem.
said at the beginning, so I appreciate that. So hopefully that answered your questions. You know, and everybody wants to know exactly when it's going to happen. What Walter told you, I hope you heard him, is we think we've got it nailed. There's some final testing going on. As soon as we're confident it is nailed, it's going live. And you'll get an email that lets you know it goes live. We did a training 2 days ago where Danny did most of the training, I did most of the listening, but basically we told you what to do. Go back to the Facebook group, get back with the person who invited you. We'll do a training Monday night. But basically, I think it might be a good idea, since we've got a lot of people who will see this and not have seen Monday night. If Danny, you want to come on with Walter and just kind of share, once it does go live, what steps people need to take and what they need to do. And then we'll get into the Q&A. Michael Langto, if you could, a lot of the questions people I'm sure have already been answered now. And so if you can get the relevant ones and kind of help walk us through the Q&A, that would be very much appreciated, sir. So Dan, if you want to bring your camera on, and then between you and Walter, just kind of share with us what you see happening over the next 24 hours, assuming the app goes live. When it does, what happens? So let me start the recording again.
I can't turn my camera on. You got to do that for me, sir.
Sorry about that.
Please, that's okay.
All right, here we go.
Recording in progress.
So Walter, I'm going to get her camera back on, but in the meantime, can you kind of tell us as the app goes live, what we're going to do here?
Yeah, so if you're a registered affiliate with Tapestri already, what you'd have to do is just sign in with the email you signed up with. So whatever email correspondence you're actually getting from Tapestri, whether it be to your Gmail or your business email, sign in with that information. Everything else, everything you do in the app, where you share the app, you refer in the app, all of that will get pushed to the back office, will be tracked there. And if you refer a friend, tap a friend, earn a buck, as we say, all of that will be tracked inside the app. So you don't have to do anything super special. Just sign in or sign up with the email you already have registered with Tapestri.
Yeah, that's very important, because what happens is that ties all the people that have pre-registered with you as affiliates or people who just want to be able to access the app. That will link them to your back office as you are an affiliate and you're in our network. As long as they use the same email that they put in on tapestri.io to pre-register or have in their affiliate account, even inactive affiliates, we have their email. If they use the same email we have in our network, it will link them back to you. So that's really important. If you don't know what your email is, go to your back office, log in, make sure you use that exact same email to install the Tapestri app. Now, Walter, they can create a different password in the Tapestri app, and that won't affect anything, right?
That's correct. Yeah, you can get a new password within the app. That won't change anything. The key thing is your email. And when you signed up with us, maybe you use a different email with Stripe versus your back office, or back office versus Stripe. We care about the email you actually sign in with and actually get notifications from Tapestri from.
Perfect.
Recording stopped.
Okay, I just stopped that recording. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for starting this out, but it makes the editing so much easier for me, and I can get these recordings out to you so much faster. So I want to bring Giorgio and Tom on, and I really want to give them the floor for comments, Walter. And you can kind of handle this. First of all, I got to find them. And
yeah, I mean, by the way, Giorgio and Tom are asking me every single day more than anybody else, when's the app going live, so they can sell some data. Like, when's the app going live? Like, we're almost there. Almost there.
All right, I think I've asked both of you to turn your videos on. So Walter, let me make sure I got Giorgio. Maybe I didn't. There, I know I did. Okay, there he is. Okay, so let me start the recording again. I'll set this up.
Recording
Walter,
in
one of the
progress.
questions I get asked in the field quite often is, how in the world can Tapestri afford to pay people so much money? You know, up to $25 here in the United States, different in different countries. We'll have a video explain our international market soon. But how can we pay that much? And then we pay affiliates to give it away. And between Tom and Giorgio, I think between the three of you, you've got those answers. So why don't you just take it away and ask them whatever you want to ask? But that's what the field wants to know is, how big can this get? How can we know we'll get paid? Those are the main questions.
Yeah. Giorgio or Tom, you want to go first and I can jump in? Oh, I think you might be on mute.
I'll take a shot. Giorgio's muted. So the short answer to this is we have, between the three of us, decades of experience in the data space, and so for the last 5 years at Complimentics, we sell similar data. We understand who the buyers are. And more importantly, we understand what they want in terms of quality and scale of data. And so with that in mind, all of that in mind, we designed the Tapestri app to collect super high quality data. And with the help of all of you affiliates, we'll hope to build scale at a very rapid rate. But keep in mind that with Complementix, we already have a distribution network in place of dozens of buyers. They all want more data. There are other buyers out there that we haven't even touched yet that also data. We're going to have first-party consented data, which nobody else will have at scale. And then we already know what kind of data and who to sell it to and for how much.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. George, you want to add to that?
Yeah, absolutely. Tom, thank you for that. And that's exactly the case. So historically, large conglomerates who will remain unnamed on this call have been taking data from you. And they've been doing it in plain sight. Our intention is to create what we would consider a very profitable revenue share with you, so that you can continue living your life the way you do, and at the same time sharing some of those profits.
Yeah, and let me attest to that as well, but I'll do it in a more pointed way because, for those who are skeptical, I get it. I'm a pretty skeptical person as well. That's just the nature of how I am. And I don't take blame to anyone who's skeptical about Tapestri or Complementix or anything, but we've been doing this so long. There's so many businesses and industries that I don't fully understand. So when I hear about them or read about them, I may critique them because I don't know. But from our business model specifically, if you look at it, and you guys are very smart entrepreneurial people on this call, so we'll talk to you as such, Tapestri doesn't pay any money up front, right? So our whole business model is we're relying on you, our network of our affiliates, to provide users for us. When a user downloads the app and stays active for 30 days, they're making money in their own data. Over that 30-day period, we've monetized that data. That's how we're paying them. Also, somebody brought them to Tapestri, whether it be a user or an affiliate. That could be $1 or $2 or up to $4 if it's a super affiliate to super affiliate. And we take that in consideration. For many of you who are on this call who do marketing or advertising or do specifically in-app marketing, if you were to go out and try to acquire a user for your app, you're going to spend $5, $7, $10 to acquire a user. No guarantee that user stays on board. And then you have a churn. Basically, you're losing users, you're trying to acquire users, and that's the game. When you have millions and millions of apps in the App Store and you're competing against very large publicly traded companies like Netflix and Uber and Clash of Clans and MyFitnessPal and Sudoku. I mean, that's the world we're all kind of up against. And Tapestri's business model is based upon you, the user. Once we acquire that user, we monetize the data, as Tom said. So many Fortune 50 companies who we already have a relationship with, and so many more because we have first-party considered data at scale, eventually will be globally. So that's our business model, and we're pretty confident in it.
Recording stopped.
Okay, I stopped that recording. That was awesome, guys. For those listening live, we're no longer recording, but I just want you to know that you've got the top brass here with Tapestri. You've got Walter, who's the CEO, one of the co-founders. You've got Tom Bullock, who is the CRO, which I've never heard of before, but I love it. It's the Chief Revenue Officer. He's all of our best friends. And then I believe you're also one of the co-founders, Tom. So we really appreciate you and all you've done. And then you got Giorgio Campo, who's new to the team. But those who have gotten to know Giorgio realize just how strong this company is to even be able to attract someone with his background and experience. So ladies and gentlemen, I wanted you to hear from these three to build your confidence in what we've got our hands on here. So thank all three of you for all you're doing. And boy, it's going to be an exciting journey together over the next 5-10 years. So thank you guys. So with that, Danny, have you and Michael kind of been checking the chat and the questions, and let's keep them relevant to the topics at hand. I want to answer one real quickly, and I'll go ahead. I'm not going to record this. This will be for those of you who are live. I'll put this in the Facebook group later. But here's the deal. For those of you who are live, never mind, I'll record it.
Recording in progress.
All right, a couple questions that I'm getting asked a lot here as we wind down towards the actual launch of the app. We have extended exception for this month only, September 2021, where if the app goes live today, September 3rd, which we're hoping, there's no guarantee, but we're hoping. If it does, the time period for the exception has already been extended through 9/5, Sunday. What that means is that if the app goes live later today or early tomorrow, you've got from that time until Sunday night midnight to get as many installs as possible. Sunday night midnight, East Coast time. So those installs will basically count as if they happened the month before August. So you'll be able to get credit for those for the remaining balance of September, 25 days. And then you'll be able to get paid on them, not so much as a user, that's going to happen anyway, the user, but we're talking about the dollar referral fees and the dollar for the second tier, the matching bonus, all those things will pay out October 15th. Now that is an exception, it's September only. Walter, when Danny and I first explained that exception on Wednesday, we had a lot of questions about what does a person have to do for the 25 days to earn that dollar referral? Can you kind of just in a real high level explain to people what you're looking for to be able to monetize that data to where you can pay it out on a short month like that?
Yeah, stay active. Download Tapestry, allow location to run in the background like many of our affiliates have done, pretty easily. I think thankfully many people understand it. You just let it run actively in the background. If you allow that to happen, you're definitely going to qualify with earnings, no questions asked.
Some specific questions people have had, and I don't know the answer, but if I
Sure.
go into airplane mode, does that disqualify me for this month only? I know in a typical month you can do that, but in this month, does going in airplane mode disqualify me from earning the dollar referral?
Yeah, so we're making an exception for when you have shorter days. We're not going to allow the stopping for 24 hours or the airplane mode. I mean, obviously, if you go in airplane mode for a couple hours, that's not an issue, but it's really over a day. We're looking for a linear line of data consistently over a period of time. And for this period of time, yeah, we're not going to want someone to go in airplane mode or go disabled for a day or so.
Thank you for that clarification. Now, as far as my phone goes to sleep at night, I'm not turning it off, but it just goes
No.
to sleep at night. Is that okay?
Totally fine. Bedtime mode, if you're an iOS, or there's an equivalent for Android, or just putting your phone on Do Not Disturb will not make any changes whatsoever.
Okay, and I think it's very generous of the company to do this. They didn't have to do this, ladies and gentlemen, but they've done it to reward us for our patience. And what it does is it allows you to get paid 1 month earlier than you would have if we just launched the app and let the data run as it normally would. In a normal month, the apps have to be installed before the month starts, and you have to have a total period of 30 days straight of data. That can happen anytime during that month, and then the following 15th, you get paid. This month is an exception. Thank you very much, Walter and the rest of the executive team. Another question is the global affiliate equity ownership. I don't even mention that in the presentations because it's about over. When we first started the company in pre-launch, we wanted a way to reward the pioneers who took the arrows in the back, who helped us start the company. And so Walter, the board, they generously gave 1% of the company's equity to the first 50 global affiliates. Now, yes, there will be a lot of people come on board in the future, and that's not going to be the whole. It's just a founding reward for helping the company get established and set up. In the future, I hope there will be some type of global bonus for that achievement. What basically a global is, it's someone who has personal 10 super affiliates. But right now there's not. Right now there is 50 spots, 34 of which, 35 actually are taken that I know of. So there's 15 left. With the app launching this weekend, with the Founders Club membership ending Sunday night, I really personally expect all of those to be taken by Sunday night. I could be wrong. I've been wrong a few times about predictions, but I've been right a few times also. So whether it's Sunday night or next week, whenever it happens, when the 50 are gone, they're gone. Now, there are a couple qualifications to actually earn the stock, the equity. Number one, you have to keep active 6 out of the next 12 months as a global affiliate. Now, that's going to be pretty easy to do with most people coming in on the Founders Club membership because nobody's paying a monthly subscription or a monthly administration fee for 12 months. So there was one small other caveat added, and that is you have 1,000 users, not you personally, not even you and your personals, but you and all your affiliates in your first and second tier have 1,000 users by the end of your 12 months. Very simple to do, but it's just one little caveat that's necessary for you to earn equity in the company. So with that being said, what I want to emphasize, and I'm going to turn over to Danny to kind of go through the questions, but with that global, that's the foundation for a very, very solid business. And so that's the reason we put it in. It was obviously the position was put in because it's going to help you build a solid business. Think about this. When you have 10 people minimum personally enrolled, and those 10 each have 10, that's 100 affiliates minimum on your second tier. And so I just want you to do the what ifs yourself. I'm not going to give you any examples, but just do the what ifs yourself. What those people earn in their first and second tier dollars, you are getting a 50% match. So as a global, you've really positioned yourself for a solid, fairly successful business. That was the goal. So with that being said, I hope that clears that up. So we got the Founders Club membership ending Sunday night, midnight East Coast time. We've got the app launching hopefully today, but if not, it'll be very soon. You'll get an email. We will blast that from the rooftops. You'll see champagne corks coming out of my house. You will know when the app goes live, I promise you. And then the global affiliate equity is going to end once we hit 50. We're currently at 35 confirmed. We got 15 more spots to go. So, Danny, just want to get all those things cleared up. I'm going to stop the recording one more time there. We're going to
Recording
do one
stopped.
more recording. That's our normal Q&A where we'll answer your questions. Danny, if you would kind of go through with Michael Langto, kind of isolate the relevant ones. We got lots of questions, but let's hit the relevant ones. What's going on right now?
Yeah. So one before you guys do that, the lot of questions I'm seeing here is on privacy, right?
Recording in progress.
Those are great questions, and one of the key points why we have not set this app live is that you see what's going on with social media and search. A company gets hacked almost every single week. As Tapestri, we take your data and your privacy quite seriously. We understand that we are going to house a lot of people's private data, just like other apps that you have on your phone. We take that so seriously that we encrypt it, we completely anonymize it, right? So although it's an avatar, you have no idea who that avatar is. We don't even want that close to your common nighttime dwelling. So that's been, as I said earlier, the big hold off. But some of the things that we say, and that I think Leanne's question is PII. What that stands for is personal identifiable information. Tapestri does not monetize that data. So when you sign up for a Facebook app or a TikTok app or something like that, it's really tailored to you and you're seeing personalized ads and all of that. That's not our business. You sign up with us, we encrypt your email, we encrypt anything we understand about you. The locations you visit tied to your point of interest is what we actually monetize. A line, a color, a dot went into Costco, went into Menards, went into McDonald's. That's the key thing. So any questions around that, we can definitely speak more into that, but I really wanted to highlight that point. Sorry, Danny, over to you.
No, that's awesome. I think that's one of the biggest things that causes people concern, because we all know that we have these apps on our phone and we have credit cards and we have grocery cards and we have Lowe's cards, and all of the information is being monetized on the back end and we're not earning anything for it. And Tapestri really aims to help people tap into that money and put it in their pocket, but they're doing it in a way where we're not sharing any private information. Nobody's going to know what I bought yesterday or where I bought it. They're going to know where my phone went. And that is all the information that's being monetized. So I think that's super important. So we have a few people asking questions about how the app, this is more about the affiliate side of things. So how is their website going to function now that they'll have an app on their phone? Will the tapestri.io/username look the same? And I'll answer that question really quickly and say this. I shared a link in the chat to the 20-minute training that Chuck and I did on Monday, I think it was. I can't keep track of days. I seriously woke up this morning and thought it was Thursday until we missed our 9 a.m. appointment. And I wondered why you and Walter and Chuck weren't there. And it was because that was yesterday. So anyway, I shared that link in the chat. Please go watch it. It's 20 minutes. It gives a very in-depth update on the updates that are coming when the app goes live, to your website, to your to the long link enrollment process. We now have a really streamlined 3-step simple enrollment process, and your website will still function the same. It'll still be tapestri.io/your username. That link does not change. What does change is now where it says pre-register, it will say sign up, and they'll have the option to scroll down and click on either the Apple or the Google Play Store, which will then take them, if they're on their phone, directly to the App Store to install the app. And that will be deep linked and tracked back to you as the affiliate who then shared the app with them. Having said that, I am not going to be using my website to share and get people to install the app. I'm going to use my cell phone, and I'm going to use the app itself to send the invites. I'm going to tap into Tapestri, open it up, and tell my mom, my sister, my brother, all my friends, anybody who I have a cell phone number for, and Facebook Messenger, and I'm going to send them an invite. And when they click on it from their cell phone, it's going to open up in their own app store for them to then install Tapestri. It streamlines it. It makes it extremely simple for them to get the app on their phone as quickly as possible. So hopefully that's what everybody else does as well. Makes it much more simple. Somebody's asking, how do they sign up for Stripe?
In the app. So once you actually have the $10 minimum, which is the minimum to get payout, you would sign up with Stripe. They'll send you a verification code to your phone number. You verify that information. You tell Stripe specifically how you'd want to be paid. If you're in the beta program, that feature was fully functional. So that whole process works seamlessly. And for those internationally, we get this a lot, who don't have Stripe for whatever reason, it's not available in your country. There's 135 or 136 countries that Stripe works with. So clearly it's not all of them. We're looking for a solution that'll help us pay out in those additional geos as well.
And that solution will be found before it's time to pay those payouts, obviously.
Exactly. But the easiest way for us to do that is PayPal. Many people have mentioned that before, and that would be an easy API for us to integrate as well.
Did you want to add to that, Tom? No? Okay. So
nope, makes sense.
Sorry. Do you think the Founders Special will be extended if the app isn't live by Sunday?
If it isn't live by Sunday, we will have very tough conversations with developers and figure out why it's not live by Sunday. We will extend it clearly. And also we would extend anything within this month as far as payouts. So we made it extended earlier for that as well. We would do that. We want to be fair. Our goal is to pay out as fast as possible. We know the key to our growth is having you download the app, it's running, it's working, you share it with your friends and family, you got paid, now let's roll.
Yeah, I just want to say that's not just fair, that's extremely generous, because most companies would not extend that far in. But as far as the Founders promo, we've always said it's available until the app goes live. It will be available until the app goes live. As an affiliate,
should also add, Danny, 1 second, that this is it's a race or a sprint or a marathon, not a sprint.
yes.
We want to launch an app that works and collects the quality of data that is monetizable. And then 2, we want to make sure everybody's happy, not for a month, not for 2 months, but for 12, 24, 36, 48 months. I mean, we're in this for the long haul. And so we need to do it right the first time.
Amen. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. I have a question I have not seen. My Motorola phone has a bedtime mode that is really I don't have it shut down. So I get woke up by some phone calls or notifications in the middle of the night, and the alarm works to get me in the morning. But I wonder if bedtime mode interferes with the Tapestri. I think you already answered that, like airplane mode would. Bedtime mode does not interfere with the app's ability to collect data and have them monetize it. Yeah.
Nope,
okay.
Not at all.
I'm getting a new phone tomorrow. How do I transfer my information to that phone?
So you get a new phone. Let's say you're getting a new iPhone, which is pretty nice. You would just sign in with your account information. It's sign-in based, not app based. So you could technically have it on 2 phones, but we would recognize that and only pay you as on one, and we would delete the other account. So the key thing is you just sign back in.
And regardless of what phone plan, Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint, whatever, that does not affect Tapestri's ability to function either, does it?
Phone plan? No.
Yeah, whoever their carrier is through, doesn't matter.
I see a question, will Tapestri work on a Clear phone? So most of these new phones that you're seeing pop up, Clear phone, Freedom phone, they're all running on Android primarily. So generally the world still runs on 2 operating systems, 3 if you include Huawei or Xiaomi. Most of those will work with Tapestri seamlessly as well.
And there will be an email that you guys will get notified via email from corporate, but we'll also be posting that information on our Facebook group. I know Chuck and I will be texting our people as fast as we can. to let everybody know. So you don't have to wait to get the email. As soon as you hear the Tapestri app is live, go to your app store, search for Tapestri with an I, obviously, install that app and use the same email that you have on your affiliate account to sign up and create your Tapestri account with it. And then start inviting your friends, your pre-registered users, whoever may be in your network, your affiliates, tell them the same thing. Don't wait for the email to come, because we have 50,000 plus people in our network, and email systems, contact management systems, parse out by list so we don't get spam and bounce notifications. So don't wait for the email. If you hear Tapestry's live, go to your app store and install it and start telling
leave
people
us
about it.
a positive review.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and having said that, thank you for saying that, Walter. I really want to ask everybody to do us a favor. We're all wearing a Tapestri jersey. Okay, that's how I look at it. We are all partners together. We are all on this Tapestri team. We all want to help each other succeed. So we from Tapestri Corporate ask you to please go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, to the Tapestri affiliate or corporate YouTube channel, to the Tapestri Corporate Facebook page and Instagram page. Please do that. We are always posting really great info there as well that you're happy to tap into, share however you want to do it, but definitely go follow us on social.
Yeah, that's a good point. Can you use this if you're active in the military? That's a good question. I mean, I don't have the answer to that. I think it'd be up to the service member and the government, but there's nothing prohibiting that service member from using Tapestri, and we appreciate their service.
Here's a good question. How can we assure the company from being hacked? What security is being done?
Yeah, this goes back to what Tom and Giorgio said earlier about experience. So we work with some Fortune 50, Fortune 10 companies that have a very rigorous process for us to even get in the door, right? So it is starting at a baseline, having everything being in the cloud, where our system is AWS, it's two-factor authentication, it's IP address that are blocked, meaning you have to have a certain IP address, you have to have two-factor authentication, and there's additional security protocols like SOC 2 reports that we have to go through to even get qualified. So one of our engineers can do a better job with this, but we do have a full-on security profile. And on top of all that, all the data is encrypted. So that helps protect the data as well.
So here's another one. My friend wouldn't sign up because the TNC says Tapestri has access to Bluetooth. So she thought that the private pictures on her phone could be accessed. What do I say to her?
That's interesting. So Bluetooth does not give us access to pictures, and a lot of apps have access to Bluetooth, right? Your Amazon speaker has access to Bluetooth. Every your car has access to it as well. We don't look at your pictures or your text messages or anything that goes on in WhatsApp or Facebook or TikTok. It's not our business model. Our business model is primarily location data that runs in the background. But I would just state that most apps on her phone have access to her Bluetooth.
Is there a step within the app for you to switch from being a consumer to an affiliate?
There's a become an affiliate button, and whoever referred you to Tapestri will get credit for you becoming an affiliate as well.
Do you know how much Stripe charges to transfer earnings to a bank account or Google or Apple wallets?
Yeah, generally it's a 1% fee to transfer out to your bank account fee. That fee generally gets hit by us, and it gets hit by you as well. It gets hit by the affiliate.
Should the beta tester delete the beta app before installing the Tapestri app?
They should. Yep. So when the app's available in the store, just go ahead and delete Test Flight or just delete the app itself and download the new one.
Will Tapestri app work if there's a VPN on your phone?
It will indeed. So even though VPNs are proxy-based and IP-based, Tapestri works based on GPS and lat long signals, so it will still work seamlessly for you.
Somebody's asking, if you meet somebody and you share the app through your phone, will they have access to your cell phone number?
No, they will not. They'll have a link to the App Store, which is being credited to you, not your phone number. And you can customize the message in the share as well, which we'll talk about every Monday night.
Yes. Will the app show potential earnings or only actual affiliate earnings?
It will show potential earnings for each user. That's a great question. So if you share the app with 10 people, you'll see pending, $10 pending. When those people stay active for 30 days, that $10 earned.
How's the monthly goal calculated?
It's calculated algorithmically in the background. That's really one of the key parts of the app, by the way, is a lot of the tech went into understanding how we should create a goal for each actual user. And it's really looking at your phone and your phone strength and your battery utilization. So we would understand that if it's a smaller phone with not a lot of RAM, not a lot of utilization, you're going to earn X versus a phone that's always charged, has a big lithium ion battery in there, we can earn more. So all done algorithmically. We're not in there just throwing in numbers, but it does it automatically for us.
Yeah. Okay, so this is one I'll take. Will pre-registered users get an email when the app is available for them to download in their country? Yes, they will. Pre-registered users will get, in the US, will get an email saying the app is live, go install it on your phone. I implore everybody, if you know that person, don't wait. Send them an invite from within the app itself through your own app to their phone or to their Facebook Messenger or even to their email. If you don't have their phone number, you can send them an invite. So once the app goes live, everyone has to download from the App Store. Yes. There's no way for us to give you the app. You have to go use your cell phone and install the app just like you do any other app that you've added to your phone. So
Yes.
we can't do that for you. You have to do that yourself, and you need to use the email address that's on your affiliate account. And if you have a pre-registered user, you want them to use the same email address that they pre-registered on tapestri.io/username, your link. They want to use that same email that they registered with. Somebody's asking if we have military deployed to other countries but have a US phone, will the data location collection work, and can they install the app?
On a military phone?
States. Yeah. So they're deployed in Europe or something, but they have a US phone and they're in Europe.
Yeah, it will work. Absolutely. Again, I would kind of go back to maybe somebody above them to figure out if they can actually do that. But from our standpoint, it'll work perfectly fine.
So somebody deployed in another country in the military can install the app when it goes live in the US, even though they're not in.
So if they're in Europe, however, it will not work. It will work, but we won't pay on that data. So that's a really good point, because some of the data we've seen already in beta, people have left the United States and went to India or went to Europe. And if you're from the United States, and we understand that is where you actually come from, you're able to monetize your data when you go internationally. But the key part of our business right now is we are looking for US users only. We're very excited to go internationally as well, but launching US, which I'll definitely go back. I always ask Giorgio and Tom, interested to see the countries they're very excited to go live with, because they all have different experience in different geos. Tom, you want to go first?
Sure. So, in our current roles at Complimentics, we've kind of gone where the money is. And so the primary market for us today is US. But as time has gone on, other markets have matured, specifically the European Union, LATAM, APAC. And so we're starting to see specific demand for non-US data. Now, from a logistical standpoint, the first expansion, it makes most sense, since we're in the US and it's an English language app. We'll expand to other countries that are English speaking, like Canada and Australia, UK, New Zealand. And then from there, we can go to the EU, or we can go to APAC or LATAM. We're just going to have to wait and see.
Yep. Any thoughts, Giorgio? I think you might be on mute. Famous Zoom phrase.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Tom. I feel like, you're absolutely correct. So I think you hit a lot of those points right in the head. First off, I just want to say we're in this really for the long haul, and we realize that rollouts, aside from being quite expensive, can take some time. But we're noticing that there are and have been a lot of tremendous amount of interest right now in, Tom, you mentioned, so European countries, folks are certainly catching wind and catching the vision. And, outside of the EU, Our second largest or fastest growing population, I should say, is India. And those folks, certainly, the requests are coming in almost daily, and you can see our numbers kind of doubling and tripling in these, various pockets and various regions. Notably, we want to certainly, meet the need where the need exists. And a lot of that need is, in fact, in English-based, English-speaking countries. But we're clearly seeing a lot of influence in countries like Vietnam. Just to use one example there, folks are coming on board, and I think we're gonna be needing translators rather quickly. So yeah, we're excited to reach out to those countries that are non-English speaking based and help support their efforts. And we're currently doing so now. So I feel like that the rollout's going very well, and certainly, very interested in propagating and having a lot more folks come on board across the pond, as it were.
Thanks, Jojo.
All right, we have somebody asking about, let's see, can anyone get the app, i.e. orphans? So I think they're talking about the 30-day period where initially you have to have an invite.
Can anyone get the app during the 30 days?
Once it goes live, we're talking about, I'm pretty sure that's what they're referring to, that they need an invite to get the app. Can you address that?
That's right. So you'll be able to download the app, but you basically can't get past the sign-up code. You need a sign-up code, and that is the username or your affiliate username that you sign up with Tapestri. So relying on you for the first 30 days to get users for Tapestri. After that, the latest build will basically remove that sign-up code. It'll still be there if you want to actually put it in, but anyone will be able to download and sign up right away.
Really, all affiliates are getting a head start. That's
Yeah.
what's happening. Tapestri is allowing all of us affiliates to be the one who shares Tapestri with the world for the first 30 days. So somebody might install the app from their app store, but it won't be able to be completed because they didn't actually have an invite. And having said that, just to clarify, anybody who has the Tapestri app, if I send somebody who is not a pre-registered user or an affiliate an invite from my Tapestri app, and they install it on their phone, they got an invite and installed it on their phone, and now they have the ability to go and invite their friends and their contacts to install Tapestri as well, because the app itself has the tap a friend or a buck invite in there. And so anybody who has the app on their phone can send an invite within that first 30 days, and they're ongoing, obviously.
That's right. I see one about Spanish translations and presentations. I know Chuck and I have been working on that, and it's actually complete. So we'll provide an update for you, Mr. Live.
I think we've covered most of them. If you guys see something I missed, go for it. But I've tried to type in some answers as we went along, and we've addressed most of them. The main thing I want to say in closing for me is tap into the tools and be a good guide. That back office now has a tools tab. It has all the media. If you want post ideas, it has email swipe files. It has marketing videos. It has our Vimeo channel. Please do not mass invite hundreds of friends to become Facebook Tapestri affiliate members, because we're not going to accept them. So it is best if you are an affiliate, as your active affiliates join the team, to send them the Facebook /groups/Tapestri affiliates link so they can request to become a member, rather than invite a whole bunch of people who never see that notification. And then we have to clear them out every day. It creates some extra work for all of us. So we appreciate your help on that end. And go like Tapestri and follow Tapestri on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate it.
One more thing that'll help you as affiliates is when you send in a support ticket, look for your answer in the support ticket system. We don't send you an email or call you with an answer. We actually answer you in the support system. So the same place you made the support ticket, that's where you're going to get your answer to your issue. So hope that helps. So again, Tom, Giorgio, Walter, Danny and I are kind of used to being here, but we appreciate you guys taking time out here every Friday to make yourselves available to the field. It means a lot. It's unusual. It means a lot to us. And we really appreciate what you guys are doing. And it's a very Awesome relationship we have with corporate. We help you, you help us, and we all have a very good business together. So thank you guys.
Yeah, it's an honor. I mean, I kind of want to. I see a lot of good questions, guys. I want to
Walter does
answer.
this every Friday.
I know.
Can't help it.
The call is officially over. Walter's going to stay to answer some more
Hey,
questions.
I'm gonna say 5 more minutes and answer questions.
And I'm going to keep the recording going. So if you're watching this, you'll have access to these answers. So go ahead, Walter.
So Joe asked the question, can I turn my phone off while I'm sleeping? We don't want to say you can't turn your phone off. You could clearly turn your phone off, but it does create a disconnect with our data flow. So we recommend not to. On an average month, let's say we're in the month of October, September has passed, people are making money. You'd have 3 days to continue earning where your phone can go off. But generally speaking, we recommend that phone not go off. I see a question. They signed up to be affiliate and their cell company was not in the list. You can disregard that question and keep going forward. It's not mandatory. What about US territories? This app will go live in US territories. That's a good question. Yes. Giorgio, Tom, you see anything that we want to get?
Why don't you guys address the international expansion plans while we're having fun with these bonus questions? What are your plans, Walter, as far as, and I know Tom and Giorgio has some input there too. What are we doing internationally?
So I'll take that and no, go ahead, Giorgio. Go for it.
Yeah, I think again, oh yeah, you can hear me. So I think, again, international expand, that's a big to do on our list. I mean, we talked about 24 different countries over the next, 12, 18 months. I feel like that is an aggressive goal, but I feel it's a very doable goal. So we've got some clear and concise, work orders in place. The interest that we've been getting has been phenomenal. So I think, we want to cover our bases where we're currently working and then move rather rapidly to expand. And again, this is all in beta. So, getting, 1,000 requests in, smaller countries per diem, I mean, that's a very good sign to us. And if we continue on that trajectory, we're certainly going to, lay focus and lay claim to, again, where the need exists. So play to where the need is. We do have a rapid expansion plan in place, and we're certainly looking forward to take that forward.
Thank you, Giorgio. On the past webinar, C. Thomas asked, in the past webinar, it was mentioned that age and gender might be an option for users to add the value to the data. That's correct. So one of the first buttons in the app under the green circle is answer some questions to earn more. When you hit that button, we'll start asking age and gender. This is completely up to you. It qualifies you for surveys. So behind those are a lot of brands that we're working with who are very interested in your opinion with products they're going to set on the market or just to understand more about your demographic specifically. It's completely voluntary, not necessary, but you can earn more if you were to fill that out, Steve. It's a good question. Can you explain when someone has a VPN? We touched on this earlier. So many consumers all across the world use VPNs just to get access to content they don't have in their own country or just to protect their web environment as they search online. With Tapestri, you can still use your VPN. Doesn't change anything. We're primarily GPS and location based, so it's still good. Can you work with other apps that make money from your phone? Yes, you can. Yeah, so if you're using a survey app or an app that pays you for whatever, for doing actions, feel free to use that. And hopefully you can earn more. That'd be great. I'm just rapid fire going through these.
I like this one. Maria asks, if you live in Canada and most of your registered customers are in the US, will she still get paid as a Canadian resident? And then as a follow-up, I know somebody had asked about whether the $25 or whatever the actual earning number will be converted to Canadian dollars for those people.
Yeah, this will pay out in your own native currency. And if you're in Canada, your payout is the same as the United States. So it will be the exact same.
So yeah, to be clear then, at the launch, it's US data that will monetize, US only.
Yes. Yep. But if you're a Canada affiliate and you have some friends and family in the United States, feel free to invite them. Okay. I think I've gone through a lot of the open ones. All right, over to you. Danny, Chuck, I guess we're closing. We're closing it out.
I just have one question. I just shared a file. I would like for everybody to look in the chat and confirm that you actually can see it. It's called affiliate resource links.
Yes, it came through.
Can everybody who's not a panelist see it? Okay, awesome. Download that. And if you're not able to download it right now, it's okay, because guess what? You can go in your back office, you can click on tools, and you can access it from there. And that one PDF gives you access to every tool we have and every tool you'll need to build your business and get a lot of the questions you guys are asking today answered from videos that have been recorded in the past. And those are helpful to get your questions answered, and they're extremely helpful to get your leads questions answered. So if somebody's hounding you with a lot of questions, be a great guide, send them the tool, send them the video that answers that question, because a lot of them are from Walter. And in my opinion, there's nobody better to get your questions answered from than the gentlemen who are on the screen right now on a Friday afternoon.
Danny, where do they find that if they're listening to this recording?
In their back office, under the tools tab, they click on tools and they'll see lots of resources, the Vimeo channel, the PDF, all of it, marketing tools, they can find it right there.
Speaking of which, Walter, all of us in the field want to thank the team there at corporate for the upgrade to the back office, the upgrade to the enrollment process. There's a slight hiccup going on right now with the enrollment process, so watch it carefully. Everybody help us. We're fixing that rapidly. But just thank you to the team there that has made such a leap forward for us. We really, truly appreciate it.
Yeah, we're taking your tips and your advice, so continue at it. I mean, one question to end on is it possible to make more than $25 a month from the app? Ooh, absolutely. Good night, everybody. All right. That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. And remember, this is the weekend. Hopefully the app launches for today. And we'll take care of that. Obviously, my friend doesn't matter much.